Hey, what is going on, Pokemon fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at Morpeko VMAX featuring Dusknoir deck for expanded format. Recently, I started to play a little bit of expanded on the ladder, and I just decided to share some of the deck lists that I play just for fun, casually. So this is one of them. It is a Morpeko with Electro Wheel that you can hit for 150 and run on the bench. In expanded format, you can use Lily's Pokédoll, plus in addition to Lily's Pokédoll, you could also use Robo Substitute, pretty much the same thing as a Lily's Pokédoll, and you can just run and hide behind them. Additionally, if you can't one-hit knock out something and if our opponent just run between the bench, we could also use Dusknoir with that synthesizer hand, so we can just move the damage counters between Pokemons in play. In addition to that, you could also use Team Magma Secret Base, and whenever any player puts a basic Pokemon, as long as there is a Team Magma Secret Base in play, from a hand, that player needs to put also 2 damage counters on that new benched Pokemon, which is pretty cool because it can help us to have more damage for that damage swap with Dusknoir, and then it's much more easier to finish the job either way with Electro Wheel or later with that Max Discharge that also spread 20 damage to each of opponent's benched Pokemons. In addition to that, there is also Electro Power that can increase the damage done as well with, let's say, even Spark or Electro Wheel. So the Pokemon lineup I'm running is 3-1 Morpeko and Morpeko VMAX, 2 Shaymin EX for the setup, 1 Tapu Lele for Wonder Tag, and in addition to that, some backup attacking Pokemons. For example, Tapu Koko GX for that Tapu Thunder GX attack, 1 Tapu Koko Prism for initial acceleration, and a lineup of Duskull, Dusclops, and Dusknoir. Additionally, I'm running 2 Battle Compressors, so I can much more easier discard the line of the supporter cards that I have. Also some Lighting Energies, so they can easily be used with that Dance of the Ancients. Additionally, there is a 1 Dowsing Machine as the ace pack. 3 Electro Powers for damage increasement, 4 copies of the Pokédoll, which is a very nice thing and expanded, even in the standard, but in expanded is a little bit better because once opponent knocked all this Pokédoll out, we can use Versus Seeker, for example, for the teammates and search our deck for any 2 cards and put them into our hand. There is 1 copy of Ordinary Road for energy and Pokemon Recycle, 4 copies of Ultra Ball, 4 copies of Versus Seeker, so we can play Versus Seeker and grab any supporter card from discard pile back into our hand, 3 copies of Team Magma Secret Base, as well as 1 Thunder Mountain for Stadium lineup. And now speaking about supporter cards, there is 1 copy of Ace Trainer, which is a very nice supporter card, especially in the early stage of the game. Let's say our opponent took the quick knockout, and if he have more prize cards left than us, we can just play Ace Trainer, put our opponent down to 3 cards, and we can just refresh the hand up to 6. 1 copy of Etzerola, put 1 of your Pokemon that has any damage counters and all cards attached back in your hand, so we can just easily return Morpeko with 300 HP. Faba times 1, 2 copies of Guzma. Guzma can also be substituted, for example, for Lysander, maybe 1 Lysander, maybe 1 Guzma, depends on your options, but I just decided to go with the Guzma. Maybe I sometimes stuck with something in the front that I really don't want to discard, like Lily Pokédoll, for example. Guzma and Hala as well. 1 copy of N, 4 copies of Professor Juniper, 1 copy of Teammates, and then for tool cards, 1 Counter Gain, because if we have less price cards, if we have actually more price cards remaining than our opponent, we can use Counter Gain and Counter Energy and then simply hit with Morpeko VMAX without Stadium in play, which is really strong thing. I mean, even with Thunder Mountain in play, more price cards than our opponent and Counter Energy, we can hit with Morpeko VMAX, which is really broken. Additionally, 2 copies of Recycle and 6 regular Lighting Energies, and this is the deck list that I will use in today's video. So before continuing to the gameplay, make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and also let me know what you think about it. So see you in the game.